Dr. Lim here. In our last video, we discussed the role played by the chlorophyll to maintain a good blood system in the body. Before we go into the problem of obesity, let us recap our digestive system and why the right type of food and the right amount of food is vital for health. Basically, we can divide our food into two broad categories: the oil and fat in one end, starch and protein in the other end. Basically, oil and fat are digested by the enzyme produced in liver, and starch and protein by the enzyme produced by pancreas. When a person is choosy in his food, the diet may not be balanced. Okay, this may happen when there is not enough food to eat, or the food intake is always restricted in only a few type of food. Certain people believe in some diet is good for the body, then they only consume the food in that diet that restrict the diversity of food and create a lot of health problem. At one time, I was staying in the house of a friend who was a strict organic food follower and only bought the food from one organic shop, drinking the water sold in the food in that shop only. His wife was having health problem and his health was not good either. I told him if he continued to lead a life like this, his whole family would suffer malnutrition. That shocked them, as they thought eating organic food was good and enhanced their health. I told them organic food is good, there's no doubt in it, but you have to take at least 60 types of food to maintain good health. The veggies in the organic shop are always the same veggie, far lacking the diversity needed for a healthy life. I advise them to take RG, GL, and spirulina to diversify their food. Later, their health improves. If you do not take in enough variety of food, for a short while it is not a problem. Your liver can produce much of the nutrients you need in the body. There is no guarantee that you take 60 types of foods a day. But if you diversify your food and the diet is rich in variety, then this is not a problem. Your liver can produce the nutrient short on that day. However, if you only take the same type of food, then you're constantly lacking certain nutrients, and your liver will keep producing the same type of nutrients every day. After some time, it will cause fatigue in the liver. Now, the liver is the biochemical factory in the body. Once it is fatigued and does not perform well, the biochemical in the body will be out of balance. Then depression and emotional problems will develop. When the hormone and biochemical in your body are not balanced, you are not happy. So to fight depression, to diversify the food is important. This theory is not invented by me. It was promoted in Japan many years ago that you should take 60 types of food to maintain a good health and good mental state. Then they promote many appetizer before the main course. And appetizer is very small in quantity, but it diversifies your food. As a result, Japanese was one of the longest living people on earth. In modern life, it's just not possible for people to maintain 60 types of food in their diet. But in the extent, we have a solution to it. Our Ganoderma and spirulina, the enzyme drink like moringa, are rich in nutrients and can diversify your food. So in case your diet is not diversified, take Ganoderma, spirulina, moringa or codipine. Even our coffee is good enough. This alone will ensure we have healthy sale in the market, and this is the major health problem in the modern society. Personally, the extent also set up a small hanging garden at home for members to plant veggie and mushrooms. A small aquaponic system to culture the fish and veggie. The only purpose is to diversify your food now and do away with the harmful preservatives and additives in food. Other than diversifying in food, the right amount of food is also important. When there is not enough food, Your liver has to generate the nutrient. That is why many underdeveloped countries, when the kid is suffering from malnutrition, they have a bloated stomach, due to swelling of liver. However, overconsumption of food is also no good. When you overconsume the food, your liver and pancreas have to work overtime. Eventually, that cause organ fatigue too. When your liver is out of balance, you suffer from hypertension and heart problems. When the pancreas is fatigued, you suffer from diabetes, kidney failures, and lack of vitality. We have discussed it many times in the past video. So please watch them again to refresh your memory. It is easier to diversify the veggie than the meat. For meat, it is easier to diversify the fish than other animals. So the priority for food for good health is to focus on veggie, next on fish, and finally on meat. We are not promoting a vegetarian diet or vegan diet here, but taking more vegetables to promote better health is a commonly accepted practice. So in our diet system, we request a member using meat substitute to cut down the consumption of meat at least 50%. Best if you can achieve 70% reduction. There is a joke and also a true fact in the nutrition circle that if everyone on earth eats like American and consume the meat as they do, we need 3 earths to sustain earth. But unfortunately, God only give us 1 earth Mars and Venus may be the next choice, but try to imagine living there and get 60 types of food. No scientist can do that for you. So the best way for us is to cut down the consumption of meat and focus more on fish than on animal meat. This is the general and healthy directions. Meat can replace easily by mushroom because the mushroom has the same texture as meat. So in German, mushroom is called the meat from the forest. In India, some religions try to ban mushroom because they taste so much like meat. In this aspect, DXN has developed a home system to cultivate fresh mushroom. We sell the mushroom logs to members so they hang it to grow fresh mushroom at home. This already started in Malaysia and we are going to promote it throughout the world. We actually set up a small aquaponics system for fish and veggie, but this is a bit messy for many people. As in Malaysia, we have many areas with pristine and clean water. In this aspect, we are discussing with some aquaponic groups to set up an eco aquaculture farm. Malaysia man has overfished the ocean until the coast is collapsed in the Baltic Sea. Tuna is facing serious problem in many habitats. We are against the eating of wild animals, including the wild fish. This is non-sustainable and very harmful to the environment. So farm fish and animal may be the only solutions. The best solution, of course, is purely on vegetables. We can mimic the meat using mushroom, soya tofu, jackfruit fibers, and etc. Next best solution is eating only the ecologically farmed fish, where the fish is in pristine water and in large cage. The fish can swim and live like in the real habitat. No stressing on them emotionally. The last choice is the free range, for chicken and for other animals. Let them have a natural life. So there are the 3 choices to manage the food. The best choice is pure vegetarian, but maybe 10% of us can do it now. Next is mainly on fish and meat replacement diet, and that part anybody can do, and they do not need to change their eating habits. So the next major development of products in DXN is to produce ecologically farmed food. We are not only a health food company. DXN has become a day-to-day food company. We shall greet each other. Cheers! Take your meal and become a millionaire. Last time we said, cheers! Drink coffee and you become a millionaire. As a result, DXN is the largest coffee company of all the M&M companies. Now, cheers! Taking breakfast, lunch and dinner also make you into a millionaire. DXN has become the largest food company. There's no doubt about it. There is one very famous entrepreneur in Hong Kong. He is rich and only pension after his 100th birthday. He is famous for taking only one plate of veggie and one piece of fish throughout his career. He is super rich, can buy any exotic food he wishes. But that is his diet now. A plate of veggie and a piece of fish. Maybe we should follow him. Today I am having a few meetings now and I have to end here. So see you then. Bye bye.